Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of Gaming Weekly!
Hey, we're back!
Yeah, this is the only show that's brave enough to announce another version of itself in the introduction.
Yep, we're here to tell you that a new show, which is also an old show, which is also kind of this show, is back.
Yeah, Inside Gaming is here now, like literally right now.
Literally right now. Some of you Internet Nancy Drews already figured it out, but yeah, the no is now Inside Gaming. And the daily news show we used to make back at Machinima, Inside Gaming Daily, 1,000 years ago, is coming back too. Inside Gaming Daily is coming back.
So yeah, please go check it out. That's youtube.com/InsideGaming.
Yeah.
Go ahead and subscribe while you're at it so we can chill our asses off at you every day or whatever. Cream Pie 69 said it in last week's episode.
Man, you can't creep pie with a 69.
I tried.
That comment doesn't really work. The commenter, I don't like that.
Anyway, much like the mystery of that username, there's even more to this story. Inside Gaming is even more back.
Lawrence,
tell us
tell
about it,
him.
Lawrence. Yeah, please.
Okay, so yeah, for the full story about Inside Gaming Daily, just go check out youtube.com/InsideGaming. That's where all that info is. But we have another surprise for you guys. Not only are we gonna make new Inside Gaming videos for you guys, but we're bringing all the old stuff back too.
Ooh.
Yeah, thanks to my exceptionally tolerant body cavities, so we managed to sneak most of the content out of Machinima before the bomb started to fall. Want to shout this out especially thanks to all the hard work of a lot of people at Rooster Teeth that wanted to do you guys a nice solid. Those videos are back up right now and ready to be watched at roosterteeth.com.
They're free to watch, right? You can watch. I think you can just watch them whenever you want right now.
Yeah,
I believe so.
They're all up and all there.
Yeah, the whole thing's been categorized under the classic Inside Gaming.
Yeah.
So hopefully not to confuse anyone, since we have new Inside Gaming content out right now as well.
Man, what the fuck? How do we make so many videos? What are we doing?
Man, well, remember when we talked about Lawrence's generous cavities?
I don't want to remember that.
Oh, boy.
Also, guess what? We're not done tossing out the good news.
Yeah, not only did Rooster Teeth bust their ass running the corporate checks and clearances gauntlet to get you all the classic Inside Gaming content, but they got a whole lot more.
Yeah, Lawrence, what is it?
So over the coming months, and this is gonna have to be a gradual rollout, roosterteeth.com will be the new home for a lot of classic Machinima series like Sonic for Hire. I think that's getting rebranded as Hedgehog for Hire for legal reasons, but stuff like all your history, boss battles, Titanfall Dropout, and even the magnum opus from our dear sweet departed friend Joel, the Assassin's Creed musical.
Yay! Finally, the one video that everybody wanted.
That's why everyone was really upset.
There's a lot of people behind the scenes that really listened to you guys and saw that you were really upset by all these videos getting privated, and they really worked hard.
They did.
To make all this happen for on this day. So maybe you guys could send a little love Rooster Teeth's way, because there was a lot of long nights to get all this stuff cleared and uploaded and ready for you guys.
Yeah, they really did a good job out there, and they saw, like Lawrence said, they saw how everybody was upset about Machinima getting rid of those videos, and we wanted to put them back onto the internet, and now they are there.
Bring back X-Arm, you cowards.
So I'm worried
We fought for it, James.
We are fighting for it.
I'm worried about X-Arm. I hope it's still there.
Zarm is long gone.
There has to be one dedicated fan who backed up all X-Arm videos somewhere on the... No? Okay. Well, fuck. Anyway, that's not the only epic new thing coming out this week.
There are so many new video games. Holy shit.
Seriously, there are too many.
Yeah, don't be ridiculous, but we did get to play Crackdown 3, Jump Force, and Far Cry New Dawn.
Yep, and for those of you who can't pick them all up, we thought we'd give you our impressions, starting with Far Cry.
All right.
This one's an excerpt from the full review that will be live on Inside Gaming this afternoon, or yesterday, if you're watching on YouTube.
Here's the clip. Just roll the clip.
Thank you.
You no longer have to be post-apocalyptic and sad. You could be bright and have fun with it, and I can see the new Rage doing that.
Yeah.
And that definitely shows here. Do you think they're just both kind of drawing inspiration from that?
Maybe. I mean, they really do just chuck a lot of pink on everything.
And that's the first of many reviews that'll end up going on in Inside Gaming, but we're also going to chat Crackdown 3 with all of you.
It sounds like a threat.
We're going to do it. We will.
Yeah, tell us more about that, Lawrence.
Oh yeah, so after a million delays and near certainty that it was going to be canceled for a while, it's here.
Yeah.
Adam played it. I downloaded it.
I played it.
It's been a long week. Okay, so yeah, you guys can say. I mean,
Ask us questions.
I'm just happy that like Microsoft is doing the cross shit because I downloaded it on PC. I'm really excited.
I played it on PC last night.
We got to play it a little early last week on Xbox One, and it was a little chuggy, pre-release, all that fun stuff. But yeah, I downloaded the Windows 10 version, and that game is buttery smooth.
It really is, man. It looked great. It looked fantastic.
It is classic Crackdown, I guess, if you've ever played it like I did back in the day. I never played Crackdown 2.
I never played 1 or 2, so this is my first exposure to Crackdown.
Like most people, I played Crackdown 1 to get into that multiplayer beta for Halo 3, but
got it.
lo and behold, Crackdown is a really fun game. It is this really nice mix of GTA and something like Prototype, where you are this superhuman running through the city and you grab a bunch of orbs. So many orbs.
Within the first hour, I think you were telling me, is like all these different meters are filling up, and it's it's constant dopamine hitting your brain, and you're absolutely right. The more that I played it, the more I was like, man, I'm having a lot of fun just running around blowing shit up. The physics are really derpy, so it's just like it'll make you laugh out loud when you're playing.
It is the most pure game I can recommend, where stories there, sure, and all those fun things that get you in, and there's some world building and lore, but man, it is just a fun game. It is so arcadey to just jump around, blow things up, get more powerful as you're doing it, and just flying across the city while derping your car out, glitching out in all so many different ways. It is so much fun. I haven't had a lot of time to play it this week, but I'm looking forward to jumping back on this weekend. There's the whole co-op mode that I want to play. We're hoping to get a video series on that going, and then there's even this whole wrecking.
Wrecking Zone.
Yeah, Wrecking Zone. I don't think it's open yet.
It's like the big cloud-enabled massive destruction thing that they teased a long time ago. It's still coming, but it wasn't part of the review access that we got because I guess they're still testing it out. They had like a private beta for it, so it's some form of playable. But yeah, that's the one where you can knock over buildings and all sorts of cool shit.
We also got our hands on Jump Force, the anime fighting game crossover of the century. James, our resident fighting game champion, got to put some time to it. James, what do you think?
Well, why don't you ask me questions about the game, and I will answer them with my vast knowledge of the game. First, let me say that never has a force leapt so high.
James, what do you think of the fighting versus like Dragon Ball FighterZ?
Okay, well, this is a different kind of fighting game.
Okay.
It's, how would you describe it? It's like a battlefield fighting game where it's an open 3D world that you're able to run around and do kind of simplistic combo strings.
Okay.
With a lot of different characters from a bunch of different Shonen Jump properties like One Piece and Dragon Ball and stuff like that. Some people have described this fighting system as a little bit more childish than other systems. I wouldn't, because I haven't actually played it.
Well, I recall, James, months ago when we went to E3 and we got to play almost nothing.
He played, what was it, 15 minutes of it?
I did play 15 minutes until they escorted me away. It's just a different kind of fighting game. I think it's a more entry level, easier to get into fighting game. It is kind of weird that this is happening in a world where we already have Dragon Ball FighterZ, which is also entry level, but with an extremely high ceiling. I'm sure someone who really loves those Naruto games is gonna yell at me and say, how dare you? Jump Force has the highest ceiling. You can hit AAB. But it's just a different kind of fighting game. But again, I haven't played it.
And last but not least, we've got a chat Nintendo Direct. Here are this week's biggest bits of news.
Yeah, first up, Super Mario Maker is finally coming to Switch.
We did it.
This new version is formally called Super Mario Maker 2, and yes, we did it. And it will include some vague new features.
Yeah, we don't actually know what those features are aside from slopes, I guess.
Said we wouldn't do racial slurs on the show anymore.
Yeah, what do you mean about slopes?
You can slide.
We will find out more when it comes out in June, way sooner than expected.
That's pretty good, yeah. For more unexpected news, Lawrence, you talk about this one.
Yeah, I bet you're excited.
I am excited. Tetris 99 is a battle royale, but it's Tetris.
How does that work? Please explain. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, so basically, I mean, there have been competitive modes of Tetris before where like you clear lines and then it sends blocks on the bottom of somebody's well to somebody else. Now it does that, except there are 99 people all playing at the same time. There's basically loose rules about who you're targeting in the 99 fields. You can target people that are targeting you, you can target people that are about to die. And then like when you KO people, your like attack power goes up, so you send more garbage around, so it's kind of the escalation idea. So it's interesting, I was watching a lot of Tetris 99 last night, like I do, while I was watching it while I was working out, because that's how cool I am. Anyway, I realized that like the thing that people love about Battle Royale is that unlike most multiplayer games where you watch somebody's really good and they're better than like 8 people, you get to see somebody be better than 100 people at Tetris, and that's ridiculous. But they're doing all sorts of advanced strats like T-spins and S-spins.
I don't know what those are.
They're like setting them up too. I barely got to the point where I could start doing those reliably just to get out of bad situations, but they're setting them up and doing them, and there's lines flying around, and
cool.
Ooh boy. I feel good for the people who are just really good at Tetris, because this is the one day they have.
Yeah, you're talking about you?
I'm not even that good. No, there's layers beyond me. I am just on the top of a tall mountain. There are people on other planets.
Okay. I like to think that when the Russian inventor of Tetris climbed over the Berlin Wall in 1982 or whatever.
Which way was he climbing?
It doesn't really matter. His dream was of this game, right? This version of Tetris.
That's exactly right.
We finally did it.
Yeah. We finally decrypted his ancient Russian texts that point to it's kind of like cave scrawlings, but we finally figured it out. And Tetris 99 is the game that became.
I guess either way, like other games that they seem to be doing this right now, the game is out now.
Yeah.
It's an exclusive for Nintendo Online subscribers,
And
and
it's free!
it is free.
That's
Skins.
really cool.
Skins to win?
Skins to win, as always.
I don't even know if it's skins. I think it's just...
There's gotta be skins.
I
no?
didn't see any microtransaction in what I saw. It was just a dude with a, like...
But you have to pay for
Kind of annoying
Nintendo
noise.
Online.
Yeah, you
right?
gotta pay for Nintendo Online
Yeah.
for sure.
So it's
Gotcha.
not free.
Free!
It's free like Netflix is free. Just because your parents pay for it doesn't mean it is.
Plus, Link's Awakening, one of the weirdest Zelda games ever, is getting a full-on 3D remake for the Nintendo Switch, sort of in the style of A Link Between Worlds.
Yeah, we don't have a release date just yet, but it is coming this year, and it looks awesome.
Yeah, it really does. And that's it for this week's episode of Gaming Weekly. Make sure you head on over to youtube.com/InsideGaming, yes, our old channel from years ago, for daily news and to see that Far Cry review.
We mentioned it, along with Jump Force.
Haven't played it.
We know, yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, otherwise, we'll see you guys right back
Here
here
on the Funhaus channel.
next week.
Yeah.
See you
Bye.
then.
The whole Twitch element too is strange because to me, and this is totally anecdotal, if I have time, I want to really dig into the metrics and see if I can get some kind of data behind this, but I feel like what makes these games hit is a lot of people also trying to become Twitch popular. So there's a new Battle Royale, everyone's like, oh, I can make my mark with this one, I'll ride this one all the way to the top of the Twitch.